Top 7 Best Roblox Tokyo Ghoul Games. Hidden Gems. If you love Roblox games, this is the video for you. Roblox Tokyo Ghoul games are some of the most played Roblox games. Let me know in the comments if you know more Roblox Tokyo Ghoul games. Stay tuned. They are Ghoul games. You can join one of the two factions in this Roblox game inspired by Tokyo Ghouls to acquire power, accomplish objectives, and improve your reputation. To make your character stand out in Ghoul, you'll need to spend yen on a variety of masks. However, you may be asking what the greatest method is for earning in-game currency. Project Ghoul game. The Project Ghoul Roblox games has a simple set of rules to follow. Project Ghoul is a game based on the popular Tokyo Ghoul series. Choose your path as a ghoul, a humanoid race that feeds on the flesh of humans and other ghouls. Alternatively, as CCG, a federal employer that acts as a crook investigator in ghoul-related issues and serves justice. To become a member of the Ghoul faction, speak with the SS Plus Ghoul in the dark lane behind Anteku. To become a member of the CCG organization, speak with the CCG recruiter located at the CCG headquarters. Ghouls Bloody Nights. Anything goes in Roblox, including low blows like blatant imitations of popular games. While there are many addictive Roblox games, one such title that delivers the same gaming experience and/or goal as Ghoul is none other than Ghouls Bloody Nights, a game that allows you to claim bases in Tokyo and quickly establish organizations with your fellow friends. Ghouls Bloody Nights is a lesser-known game than Ghoul. It has an estimated 29 million visitors and up to 200 simultaneous gamers according to its statistics. It's a pleasant game to play and you'll appreciate knowing what the goal is. The gameplay of Ghouls Bloody Nights starts with you choosing between being a ghoul or a CCG. As a former, your aim will be to assimilate humans and risk killing them by devouring their flesh. But as a latter, your mission will be to prevent genocides. The rewards of completing each activity or quest range from strength to Rio and reputation. And with the plethora of stuff available, you'd be tempted to grab them for free and without grinder often. Tokyo Ghoul Night Game. Now there are nights, and this is the game that I really appreciate. One of my favorite games used to be. If you've ever reviewed a game in Roblox, you'll know what I'm talking about. I'm going to give this game the highest rating possible. The most popular anime game, but it doesn't get to that point because it doesn't have a player account to display it. It's not like the visits have shown up, it has a lot of fans. A lot of people are interested in any of that and began to despise it after the owner's exposure for sending a tiny flaw. I wouldn't post any inappropriate images. It's one of the devs according to the owner, and he's not the owner they thought he was. As a result, he doesn't say much in the background. Actually, he doesn't even react to direct messages. People were speaking as if it were true. They were so awful that they couldn't even play. I couldn't tolerate it when I had to play the game after being reminded of him and hearing a lot of stories about him. Many players have abandoned the game. I had a lot of fun with blading nights, and I still do that today, regardless of what happened, but all I want to do is contribute to the game's development. I don't think there's much of a difference. Additionally, they have made similar donations to charity as well as donations to other businesses. They enjoy spending the money they receive. They'll invest in something noble. It's been a difficult period for them, so they've been investing their money in things that help others, and with that, people get back on their feet and everyone benefits. Sendai Gold Game. There's a lot to say about this game since it's been released. It was meant to be a one-time thing, and it's still in testing, but it's a game. It simply showcases the model in beta form. You can also gang up on NPCs and other players, and anything you're doing with a friend or stuff, and this game is a lot of fun. It's pretty nice, and I'm still enjoying it. Even now, I adore this game, and however, the only issue is that it's going to be like a modeling game. Ghoul and Ghost Game. Ghoul and Ghosts follows in the footsteps of Ghosts and Goblins in terms of gameplay. The player takes control of you, a knight who must progress through a series of eerie levels and defeat a variety of undead and demonic creatures in order to bring back to life all those killed by Lucifer, Loki in the English language Sega Genesis and Master System versions, including his beloved Princess Prin Prin. You can collect various weapons and armor along the journey to aid him in his quest. While the primary gameplay is unchanged from the previous games, you can now fire directly upward and downward while in mid-air. Are Tokyo Ghoul games safe to play? Tokyo Ghoul is a reimagining of the classic Japanese horror film Tokyo Ghoul Recollections. It's a call to exist's main single-player mode. This is the primary tale from the anime and manga, told in short vignettes about key plot points. You don't take on the role of a single player. Each level rotates characters, allowing you to get a feel for the various playstyles before tackling multiplayer, optional, campaign mode, survivor mode, and/or battle mode. You can make your own character in multiplayer modes as well, and later I'll expand on this. It's a straightforward game. Let's look at an example of a level. A cinematic or intro opens the game and enemies will attack you as you progress through a level. These foes are quite generic, with only clothes as a distinguishing feature. Unless they're a character from the series, even the so-called strong enemies are extremely generic. There are several objectives as you progress through various places. The goals range from defeating a given number of foes or a specific enemy to collecting items, destroying objects, or even surviving for a set period of time. This isn't quite as horrible as it seems. The primary issue I have with the game levels is that every time you move forward, a small cutscene appears to show foes or point out an objective. It becomes extremely disruptive to gameplay after the first few levels. I'd have liked to run around with adversaries simply because they were there, rather than the all not so subtle clues. It became grating to be progressing through a level, completing an objective, and then taking a small step forward and having it happen again. When a powerful adversary emerged, this would also occur. The best way to explain how each level felt is frustrating. The controls of the game were clumsy at first, and they remain, but I've become accustomed to them. There isn't a jump button, which I expected to be able to use to hop over obstacles or evade attacks. Climbing, on the other hand, is accessible via a button. The inability to jump for characters with magical talents is strange. Sometimes, but not usually, the attacks flow together in a wonderful combination. Some weapons were easier to switch between while performing the two different unique actions than others. It's possible that the difference is due to weapon style, but it made me prefer utilizing weapons that allowed me to attack more smoothly than weapons that didn't. I think Tokyo Ghoul's story is fantastic and captivating. The game doesn't provide much of this. You don't have to have seen or read Tokyo Ghoul to play the game, but it appears to be designed for fans of the program. Many topics and characters are described in sparse detail, so newcomers to the series may be confused. The primary solo story is made up of vignettes from key scenes. You don't receive any of the interesting backstory that comes with a good plot. However, while this game isn't designed to tell a tale, I believe it will lose some of its ties to its namesake in this regard. For me, the lack of replayability stems from the game's repetitive aspects. You can build your own character for each of the three factions: Ghouls, Investigators, and Quinks. In the multiplayer modes, although the character creator isn't as robust as in many of the other games, the fact that it exists at all is a benefit. Many Tokyo Ghoul fans have created OCs, original characters, for the anime, and this allows us the opportunity to design one on a small size. It's worth mentioning that not all of the features are available right away. To get more customization pieces for your hair, mask, wardrobe, and weapon options, you'll need to complete certain achievements. If you believe we overlooked something, please let us know. In your perspective, what is the most important point in this list? Please feel free to contribute to the discussion. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a like and comment your favorite Ghoul games on Roblox in the comments section below. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click on that notification bell to never miss out on more awesome content like this one. Stay tuned for more lit videos from our channel. As always, stay lit, have a nice day, and thank you for watching.